Hey, what's up? This is Tim from Blackbird Surfboards, and this is the Owl. One of my favorite boards. It's the most sold board in my line of boards right now, and I'm super excited about this board. It was something that kind of floated around in my head for about 3 years, and once I made about 5 of them, I kind of landed on the magic model, and this is it. So this particular Owl is 5'8", 20 3/8 wide, and 2 5/8 thick. And what I like about the Owl is that it has enough elements of kind of the planing boards that have become more popular lately, but it keeps performance in mind. And that's just something that, you know, as a surfer, I want to be able to enjoy performance and not compromise on that. So that's kind of what the Owl is all about, is planing and performance. So yeah, let's talk about the deck real quick. The deck is an S deck, and so basically as you come into the nose of the board, the volume is minimal and it increases and rises right at the wide point where the thickest part of the board is. That's where the S starts, and then from behind the wide and the thickest point is it foils down. So if you follow the deck line, it creates an S. Those are actually pretty common in step deck nose riders, and it's kind of one of the best elements about the Owl is it keeps all the volume right underneath your front foot, and it allows all the volume to taper behind it rather than keeping it really thick. Let's talk about the outline real quick. The outline on the nose is obviously very wide, so it's going to plane incredibly. It's got 2 3/4 of nose rocker. It doesn't really look like it, but it's kind of all hidden in here on the deck and the bottom center line. Wide point is just ahead of center, about 2 to 3 inches, and then it tapers in to a nice rounded diamond tail. You got roll with just a slight concave into flat with a speed spot into a double concave out of the tail. The rails are pinched down, and it holds an edge about 6 inches ahead of the fin boxes. So very responsive, allows a ton of drive and a ton of squirt off the bottom and the top. This thing performs. It may paddle like a fish, but it performs like a shortboard. So one of the unique things about the Owl is the scalability. The smallest one that I'm making right now is actually 4'5" for one of my sons, and it scales all the way up to 8'0". Above the 6'6" and 6'8" range, it starts to take on more of the mini longboard feel or the larger mid-length feels, and above 7'2" and 7'6" range, it feels like a smaller longboard without all the bulkiness, the weight, and without losing performance. And so one of the beautiful things about the Owl is that it can meet a surfer at any level of ability, whether it's beginners, intermediates, or advanced surfers. That's one of the magic things about the Owl. Like I said, it's one of the best-selling boards in my line of surfboards, and it's definitely one of the most fun. So check it out here at Hanson's. Thanks so much.